my goodness! Ryan!
What?
There is a ship on the EIS!
Oh no! Is it a ship or a sailboat?
I don't know. It's probably a ship because it comes the wrong way.
I saw 2 ships last night.
That's crazy. What an amount.
How far is it?
It is.
What am I doing?
Whatever you want.
Making some wind with my arms.
It's 8 a.m. and the day starts. Today is our 15th day at sea and we are very deeply rooted in our little offshore routine. What the day is gonna throw at us really depends on the weather and the waves. And right now, well, we don't have a lot of wind and we have a lot of waves, which makes our sails flap. So we're gonna start the day by starting the engine. But at least Ryan waited until I was up. That's nice. Okay, Ryan, you can go. It's really not my favorite. Last night I was on watch from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. and Ryan was on watch from 2 a.m. until now. So now he is waiting for me to get up and we're probably gonna hang out for about an hour and he's gonna go back to bed. But first, I need clothes. Yes, it's messy. Don't judge. Wink, wink, wink. One of the first thing I do too in my day is to put sunscreen on because we're at sea and the sun can really burn you if you're not careful, so. Hello world!
I don't think you'll get this on the camera, but watch the swell. Like, this is really the difference between the Med and the ocean. As you can see, we're like almost 2 meter swell and it's just like really long. You see? Like, here's one coming. Like, in the Med, that would have killed us. You know? You know? But this is just like very long and rolling.
But you're right. It's impossible to get on the camera. Oh wow, yeah, we're high.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then we just dropped down into this thing. So what we had yesterday was waves, you know, waves from the wind.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone confused, but this is like the swell from the other storms. I think it's cool to watch, but the water's so flat today that you can really see it. Because it's hard to see when the waves are going on from the wind, you know.
Fix my hair, close the latch on the gate. Fly across this town 'cause I don't want.
Next, I typically make breakfast. Normally by 8, Ryan has already eaten something around 5 or 6. But if I make something that he likes, he'll have some. So typically we have eggs and bread. Yesterday I didn't make bread because the sea state was a little too crazy, so we don't have bread now. Maybe I make bread a little later, but for now we're gonna have scrambled eggs.
I could never let you go. You are the current, the river, and the undertow.
What is
I
it?
could never let you
Oh,
go.
I see.
You are the current, the river, and the undertow. White dress and the cutting of cake. Little house with 7 as the snow starts to melt. Soon that
It is now 8:30 and having breakfast. And when we have breakfast, we like to start by looking at the emails that we get and the ones that we received last night, and we like to keep each other updated on the emails. Checking the emails that arrive on our Iridium Go is not like, you know, checking your regular emails. It takes a little more effort and a lot more time. It is satellite email, so it's like slower than your old ADSL. But it works! It works! We get emails! We have Stuart, Sandor, and my brother.
Who emailed last night?
So, James says, talking about the crazy star. From a reliable source, I'm told Venus is the brightest, but both Venus and Jupiter are visible after sunset about the same elevation as the moon. They must have meant the moon as it is now.
But that's over there.
Yeah.
This is over here. We can see Venus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Still doesn't explain the crazy star. But we received some new theory this morning. Okay, then we have Stuart. 10 p.m. Almerymore time and the beers had to come out. Crossed my mind, why are you bypassing Barbados? I see that you are 5 hours behind Almerymore time and that you start to lose daylight around 6 p.m. Therefore, I've decided to have a sundowner for you at 11 o'clock, as I believe it's appropriate, as you are in abstination, a new word I've made up. On Google Earth, it looks like you're a spitting distance of land, but then again, it's 350 nautical miles from fish. Great photographs of the fish, and I'm extremely envious. Now wish I'd tied the rigs extremely badly so it had no fish to show off. The port's out and ready. Cheers. Stuart sent us an email again this morning called Stars in Your Eyes, and it's it's a couple of websites where you can check out stars and what they are. We don't have internet, so we can't. Then we have Sandor, crazy star. Hey guys, I read your article about the crazy star you saw. It is the Canopus. We also saw it blinking green and red. It is in the Carina constellation. It's a bright white star, but when you see it on the low horizon, the light is bent by the atmosphere because the refractive index of air is a little different for colors. I suppose that could cause the effect we're seeing. Oh my god, could we have explained the mystery of the crazy star?
Gather round as I'm slipping away. My hair that was so blonde is now faded to gray. So proud of the man and the woman I've come to be. My love
Those are
is
some
where
high
I'm
clouds forming over there.
What does that mean?
Could mean that little thunderstorms are brewing.
Ooh.
I will never let you go. You are the current, the river, and the undertow.
In such light winds, we could normally use our gennaker. But a few days ago, after only a few hours of having the gennaker up, the halyard snapped and we suspect some chafe in the mast at the block level. And we're not super confident. We don't really want to fly it again. It's not a fun experience to fish it in the sea. So we're now what? We're less than 200 miles away, Ryan?
No, I think we're just over 200.
Yeah. So we still have about over 200 nautical miles to go before we hit our destination.
238.
238. So we are gonna do a combination of our twin head sail setup and the engine. The wind's getting over 10.
Yeah, but it needs to stay over 10. That's the magic piece.
It is now 9 AM when he's back to bed. He's gonna be sleeping probably until 1 or 3 in the afternoon, and in the meantime I'll be on watch. And usually what I do in the morning is I just make myself cozy, and look at the instrument and read 5 or 10 minutes while listening to a podcast and reading a book or playing some games. Yeah. Mornings are slow in this household.
I will never let you go. You are the current, the river, and the undertow. I will never let you go. You are the current, the river, and the undertow. Darling, I will never let you go. You are the current, the river, and the undertow. I will never let you go. You are the current, the river, and the undertow.
Lunchtime! Normally we have leftovers from the day before, or we have sandwiches with bread, or if I feel for it, I will cook something a little nicer. Today, though, this engine is really tiring. Both Ryan and I are really tired, so we're gonna do something really quick. I'm gonna make a little better version of rice. I'm gonna mix some rice with some wild rice and some red lentils, which I'm gonna start by frying in some butter, so it's not just like boring rice, but like none of us feels for cooking anything funnier today, so that's what we're gonna have. Effortless lunch for tired days. Hey Ryan! Lunch! Tikka masala, buttered rice with red lentils.
Okay.
Sounds fancy, took 10 minutes. Okay, and while we eat this delicious lunch of rice and sauce, we'll listen to Ryan's absolute favorite podcast in the world, namely My Dad Wrote a Porno.
No, it's not as bad as all that. Well, don't just stand there, man. Come on, sniff his hand. What a horrible boss.
You never know where you stand.
Oh my goodness! Ryan!
What?
There is a ship on the EIS!
Oh no! Is it a ship or a sailboat?
I don't know, it's probably a ship because it comes the wrong way.
I saw 2 ships last night.
That's crazy, what an amount of activity.
How far is it?
It is no 50 miles away.
It probably won't even get close to us.
No, we're probably not going to see it. Yeah, that's okay vlogging. Life is so much better when the engine is off. Oh, this is great.
What we can't be doing is like 4.5, 4 knots.
Yeah, but we're almost, I'm telling you, we're almost doing 5. Come on, don't flog, don't flog, don't flog. No.
If the sails start flogging a lot like they were doing this morning, or
Yeah.
if the boat speed gets way, way low, we'll motor sail, okay?
Yeah,
Does that sound like a deal?
it's a deal. In the meantime, we have received new emails.
Okay.
Ooh, both of them entitled Football Updates.
Oh.
One of Ryan's main concerns in life. Yes, we have a friend who's on shore, who's our contact for everything and anything, really. But mostly if things were to go to shit, we have a point of contact. And he is pretty great. He actually is amazing. He could sell his services as shore support. What do we have here?
My splicing book.
Oh, are we getting into soft shackles today?
I'm gonna try some soft shackles.
Okay, Ryan, have fun with your splicing.
Thanks, baby.
I'll be back in a couple of hours and I want to see a lot of soft shackles done, okay?
Don't get your hopes up.
I count on you.
Okay.
So it is now 2 p.m. and it's time for me to go back to bed. Take a little nap, you know, get myself refreshed before it is time to cook dinner and be on watch again. Good. Sleep, eat, be on watch, repeat. Oh, it feels good. Bye-bye. It is 5 p.m. and yes, I have been sleeping for 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I went to bed at 2.
Really?
Alright. Next it is shower time, and today the ultimate luxury, I am going to wash my hair. I haven't done that in about 4 days. It smells bad. It itches. It's just bad. How's it going, Ryan?
It's going.
Show me the money.
So I made this soft shackle.
Oh,
It's a big one. It's
very nice.
probably lift an airplane. And I made this one
Oh,
and this one, but I don't really like how it turned out. It's a little different design. And then I made this continuous loop.
oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Good job, Ryan.
Useful for something.
Very nice soft shackles.
Yeah, I'm all out of Dyneema though. That's all I got to make. I mean, it takes a lot. This is 8mm stuff, so it's super heavy duty, like free.
So how are our sails doing?
They're flapping a lot.
Flapping?
Oh, we're going 4.8 with no wind.
Alright, just like slowly pour it on my head. Okay. A little more. That's it. Stop. That felt good. There is no conditioner in both shampoos, and ooh, I feel it. Ooh. 6 p.m. time to cook. Tonight the sea state isn't too bad, so I can actually do something. We'll see if we can have some leftovers of the mahi-mahi that we caught 2 days ago. If it smells alright, we're gonna have it. If not, won't. And tonight we're gonna ask for the captain's assistance for dinner. Hey Ryan,
Yeah.
can you help me peel potatoes?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Thanks for the help. Mahi. Oh yeah, that's great. Perfect. Bam. Tonight we will have fish and chips. Boat style. The sail situation is a little bit of a disaster. Give me the potatoes! Oh, beautiful, Ryan. Thank you. Mmm.
Where it always goes, we will go left by life to
8 p.m. Dinner is ready. It's time to eat. Oh yeah, right, that's right, it's 7. 7 p.m. Dinner is ready. It's time to eat. At 8 we're gonna start doing watches and I'm the first to go. Usually before we eat dinner, Ryan downloads the weather forecast, and while we eat we discuss what the weather has in store for us for the next 24 to 48 hours. Oh, the sails! Okay, Ryan.
So, if you see the wind sitting up to like 12, 13 knots, just come wake me up.
Okay.
But make sure that they've been there for a while.
I know, Ryan. How's the food?
Fine. No, it's good. The fish is really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is now 8 p.m. and it's time for me to take my watch. I'll be on watch until 2 a.m. and Ryan will be on watch again from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. Normally when we do little longer passages, we do 4 hours watch rotations and we'll go from 8 to midnight to 4, 4 to 8, and then 8 to 12. But this is such a long passage that we thought it was better for us to stay on the exact same schedule all the way. The beauty of crossing the Atlantic is that there is very little traffic, so typically during my watch I will start by writing. On the Iridium Go we have a live tracking, and every night I like to post a little update of what happened during the day. I also take that time to answer our emails, maybe I'll have a snack, and after that I take little naps from 10 to 20 minutes at a time before checking the instruments, and then you take another nap again while listening to podcasts. Typically the first thing that happens when I start my watch is that I tether myself and I arrange the cushions in a way that I can comfortably lay on the starboard side of the cockpit. It is 10:30 and the wind has picked up again, so we're going to be able to sail and stop the engine. That way, unfortunately, it's not something that I can do completely on my own. This twin and sail setup is a little bit complicated to maneuver, so I'm going to go away crying up. I can start the engine.
Alright.
Let's do it. What do you say?
I'll let a little bit more sail out. Oh. Did you do something?
No.
Did you, huh?
Yeah, I turned the engine off.
You're the one that made that sound?
Yes.
Okay.
All in all, there is no such thing as a typical day across the Atlantic. How the day will look depends on what the weather throws at you, the boat that you're in, how the boat is equipped, how many people you're on board, but this was probably as close as the typical day as it gets, minus the motoring part and the flapping sails. I mean, it has happened before, but we're now about 30 hours away from making landfall, and I can't really say that we've had a very typical day. Every day has looked pretty different ever since we departed from Cape Verde, and if you want to know what I mean, you can look at all the other little daily video updates that I've made out of this passage. For us, the typical day is about eating, sleeping, and being on watch, which is what I am going to continue to do after I turn this camera off. Because that's it, guys, that is the end of the day. Until 2 a.m. I will be here, sitting, looking at the instruments, making sure that we don't hit anything, and that we move forward safely. Yeah. Maybe I even have a snack. We should get a snack. Alright, see you tomorrow.
Okay.
It's been like 2 days that I have a craving for yogurt.
Okay. That's a good one though. Ice cream.
Ice cream too. And also, Sandor said, alright, text us when you arrive. I'll be there with your burrito.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes! And I'm also so excited for that. I'm looking forward to internet again, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Like, 2 weeks of abstinence,
It's gonna be 2.5 weeks.
hard. Yes, like we're gonna be...
I mean, it hasn't been complete abstinence, right?
We had emails, like we had contact with shore, but that was like as close to abstinence as one could get. I don't really know if this will have act as detox. If anything, I may arrive in the Caribbean and be more addicted